regular inspection, the process, we start from the outside, looking at all the exterior components of the house, because the outside tells us what to expect inside. Then we go inside. I typically start from the basement coming up, checking all the mechanical equipment, the electrical, the water system, distribution system, and then going room by finishing in the attic, where because it's a little bit dirtier with the insulation and you know, the dust. That's why I leave it for last. That is for your regular inspection. When it comes to mold testing or air quality test, we look at the components that may affect the house in regards to moisture penetration. That would be foundation, roof, windows, plumbing again. It's not as detailed or as long as the regular inspection, because in a mold inspection we don't have to test the electrical system, we don't do things like that. But we do test all the components that may have water penetration and create the mold issue. The two are dependent on each other. Bigger the home, the more time it takes, therefore the cost is higher. For an average home of 2,500 square feet, it takes between 2.5 and 3 hours, based on the age of the home. If a home is older, we're looking for a more detail for some specific things than a younger home. So that's what the time is, 2.5 to 3 hours. Cost starts at $400 and goes up again depending on the size of the house. So that is for a regular home inspection. For mold testing and air quality test is a bit different. Typically it takes about an hour and a half to do the assessment, right? And we start at $200 for the assessment, but then we have to take all the specimen, all the samples. So it depends on how many samples we're going to take. And for samples, there's no fee for me. It's basically the fee for the lab, because we have to send all the samples in the lab. The lab has to test them. We have the analysis done by an indoor air quality engineer, and we have a report in plain English that people can read. So for an air quality test or mold assessment, typically the full cost starts at around $500, because we have to take at least 3 samples for the assessment. We need access to specific components in the house. That would be the attic, so we need to know where the attic hatch is. We need to have that area clear as much as possible, so move away the clothes or any storage material that there may be there. We need access to the heating system, where the furnace is. We need access to where the water heater is, the electrical panel. Those are the basic things that we need access to, that those areas must be clear. It is not really easy for us to go there and start moving things away. And it's happened many times that we have boxes stacked everywhere. Yeah, we do understand that people have to put their things somewhere, but for the inspection, for those 2.5, 3 hours, we need that access to those equipment so that we can do our job easier. It's one and the same. We refer to the home inspection for real estate transactions, basically. It's the same thing, it's just called something else. A maintenance inspection is done for a homeowner themselves. I do quite a bit of them, because many homeowners, especially seniors, may not know what to look for. And many homeowners don't know what is going on in their house, especially after renovation. We see, unfortunately, especially seniors are being taken advantage of by contractors who are doing work that is substandard or not according to the building code. And that's where many issues are coming in, especially with moisture penetration or moisture in the house. So if someone is doing hiring a contractor to do work, you can call me. I can just do a consultation, like a brief half an hour, 1 hour consultation. It doesn't have to be a full inspection. And I can come and take a look at those things that that contractor has done. If you do that right after, then you can go back to the contractor and say, hey, we have these issues, these haven't been done correctly. Right? So we can deal with that as well.